Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Balqis Syam Ikrima. I'm from Group 6 and today I'm going to present our group study titled Speech Acts in English Teaching, a Pragmatic Study. I hope this explanation would help you understand how speech acts are used in classroom communication, especially by English lecturers. Let's begin. This study looks how English lecturers use speech acts in the classroom. The simple terms, speech acts are the different ways we use English to do things, not just say words. For example, when a teacher asks a question, gives instructions, or says thank you, there is a speech act. There are three types of speech acts. The first, locution, what is actually said, the words spoken. The second, illocution, what the speaker means or wants to do with the words, like ordering, asking, or promising. And the last, perlocution, how the listener reacts or what effect the speech has on them. This study focuses on illocutionary acts, which are especially important in teaching. They show what the teacher is trying to do with their words during lessons. According to Shirley, 1969, illocutionary acts can be grouped into 5 types. The first, representatives, saying what is true, like describing or explaining. The second, directives, asking the listener to do something, like giving instructions or questions. The third, commissives, promising or offering to do something. The fourth, expressive, showing feelings, like saying thanks or sorry. And the last, declarations, words that create a new situation, like saying you pass or you're fired. The researchers looked at the speech used by English lecturers at STKIP YDB Lubuk Alung during their classes. The goal of the research is to find out what kinds of speech acts the lecturers use and how they use them in class communication. We are moved to method, how the study was done. The researchers used a qualitative and descriptive method. This means they observe real teaching situations and explain what happened. According to Sudaryanto, 1993, descriptive research explains things as they are, based on what actually happened during the lessons. Steps they follow. First, they wrote down or transcribe everything the lecturer said in class. Then they choose the important parts of the conversations called data reduction. Each important sentence was examined and analyzed carefully. Finally, they grouped and labeled the sentences based on what kind of speech act they showed. Thank you.
My name is Kofifa Indah Savitri. I will explain the result and discussion. So, based on this research, it was found that there are 4 types of speech act used by English lecturers at STKIP YDB Lubuk Alung. Representatives occur 63 times or about 30%, and expressive occur 23 times or 11%. Directives occur the most 111 times or 53%. Commissive occur 11 times or 5%. And the total is 208. According to Widya, the declarative types was not found or did not appear at all in the data of this research. So, this discussion is about types of speech act known as representatives. Representative acts are related to how lecturer express whether something is true or false. In classroom conversation, lecturers present their teaching materials, which often include both factual or non-factual statement. From a pragmatic perspective, these true or false statements are categorized as representative speech act. Case example, informing by a lecture in the example given in the data L2.31. The lecturer say, "Okay class, we have finished our first topic. Now our agenda is..." So this sentence is called informing because the lecture is informing that the previous topic about politeness is finished. So, and giving information about the next topic to be learned. Implicator, indirect expression often used in daily conversation, and inserting a small example about implicator with a joke about a student new glasses. So even simple lines like "now our agenda is" have a pragmatic function. They are not just small talk. They guide students by showing what has already been done, what coming next, and how the lesson fit together. That's why they are considered representative speech act, especially the informing type. The second is expressive. So, what are expressive acts? Basically, especially acts are utterance someone used to show how they feel or what their attitude is toward a certain situation. So instead of giving info or instruction, these expressions are more about personal feelings. Some examples are saying hello, thanking someone, giving compliments, cracking jokes, apologizing, showing surprise. From the research, expressive acts actually appear quite a lot of during the English teaching learning process in class. In fact, they rank third most frequent. One of the most common expressive act is greeting. You will often hear it when a teacher starts the lesson. Case example in the PowerPoint, in the data L5.16. In the example from the data, "Good morning everybody." "Good morning miss, how are you today?" "So far so good miss." When the lecturer say "Good morning everybody," that's an example of an greeting, which is one type of expressive act. Since the class starts at 10 a.m., it makes sense to say "good morning." It's a polite way to open the class warmly. So the student replying "Good morning miss" is also expressive. They are returning the greeting in a respectful way. So even though it seems small, expressions like "good morning" actually have an important social function. They help build a friendly atmosphere between teacher and student, and break the ice and set a good tone before diving into the lesson. To differentiate between representative and expressive, we can look at the purpose and content of the utterance. Representative are statements that convey facts, opinion, information about something real or considered real. Their main purpose is to inform or explain about something objectively and often relate to the topic being discussed. On the other hand, expressive are are utterances that express the speaker's feeling, attitudes, and personal reaction to a situation. They are usually subjective because they reflect the speaker's emotion or attitudes. In short, if the utterance contains information or opinion, it is representative. If it expresses feelings or attitudes, it is an expressive. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Candroma, Faustine. Directive. Directive here is an action that has a high frequency in class discourse, especially because English lecturers give a lot of instruction to their students. Commissive. In this context, an verb acts in which the speaker binds himself to do something in the future. Comments from commissive include offer, promise, and grant. For the conclusion, there are four types of speech act by the English lecturer: representative, expressive, directive, commissive. The directive are the most frequent speech act, while the commissive are the fewest. There's enough from us. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.